This is Jermaine reporting for the Pound for Pound Boxing Show. We're at Edge Gym in Romford. I'm joined alongside Sonny Liston. How you doing, mate?
How you doing, brother? You alright?
I'm very well. How you doing, champ?
Good, thank you. Good, thank you.
Sonny, just seeing you working out with your trainer, Will Jones, getting ready for your pro debut next week. How are you feeling about that pro debut next week, Friday?
Yeah, good, man. I'm feeling sharp. I'm on weight. Ready to go. Literally ready to go.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So you're fighting on the WBM show, and also the Mo Pryor show next week, Friday. You're cool. Sure to be a good card as always. I want to know a bit about yourself. Obviously, so for some people watching this video now who don't really know about you, tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm fighting at super lightweight. Been boxing since I was about 9 years old, so I'm 22 now. Had about 70 odd amateur fights. I only lost about 15, so it's a decent record. Just signed with Frank Warren, super lightweight. Got my debut next Friday, obviously, and I'm also on the Lyndon Arthur and the Yarde on the card on the 4th of December. So double busy. It's been a long time coming. I've been training hard, just been getting ready. So cannot wait.
Yeah, two great shows you'll be fighting on. You just mentioned that Arthur Yarde 2, great show to be on. There's so many fantastic fights on that card. Obviously, just being announced as well. Hamza Sheeraz versus Bradley Skeet as well. Great fight there. Yeah, sure to be a great night. So how are you feeling about being part of a historic night of British boxing?
Do you know what, bro? I'm just literally so lucky. I'm honoured, do you know what I mean, to be on a good show like that. It's going to be on TV as well, so it'll get my name out there a bit. Obviously, yeah, like you said, Bradley Skeet, Hamza Sheeraz, what a fight. Obviously, Hamza was training with us for a little while, so I know how good he is. So used to watch Bradley Skeet back in the day, I know how good he is. Yeah, obviously Lyndon Arthur and the Yarde fight, that's going to be a good one. You see the first one. Umar Khan's on there as well, Charles Francom's on there as well. I've known Charles Francom for years, another great fighter. So yeah, man, it's going to be a proper good show. Proper good show.
Yeah, Copper Box, 4th of December. Fantastic show. Going to be here, Frank Warren, BT Sports. It's going to be, I can't wait for that show myself. I wanted to know just a bit about, obviously, your amateur background, a bit more about your amateur background in terms of titles you won. You want to tell the viewers watching?
I won 4 nationals, 2 English, 2 GBs, boxing a lot of international box cups, won a lot of them as well. Obviously, Londons you have to go through like in order to win the English anyway, so I won a few Londons. Yeah, I had a really good amateur career. I got to about 17, 18, and had enough of boxing for a little while, so I had a bit of time out. And then just got back into it about a couple years ago now. And yeah, best thing I've ever done. Bang on the training now, we're ready. Cannot wait.
Brilliant. So you're in a super lightweight division. You've got some fantastic fighters there on the British level and world scene. How far do you want to go? Obviously, was you looking to maybe keep winning when you made debut, keep winning, and maybe next year, if you're lucky, fight for like a title, English title, Southern area?
That's the aim, of course. I want to just keep winning. That's the main goal. I mean, I take each fight as they come. I just want to keep winning, get as much money as possible, keep winning, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Whatever comes in the way. If we have to fight an English title, do English title, British title, European title. Do you know what I mean? I obviously, yeah, that's the goal. You don't do boxing just for the money, do you? Do you know what I mean? As much as the money is part of it, you do it for the titles, for the name. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Talking a bit about a guy you also know well, and that's Ohara Davies. He's fighting in 2 weeks' time in Dubai. Fantastic fight against a very, very experienced fighter in the super lightweight division. How confident are you that Ohara can go over there and do the business?
I've been sparring Ohara for a good couple of years now. Since I've been back, since he's been with Will, I've been sparring Ohara, and I'll tell you something, brother. The guy can bang. He can bang. If he is in 8-ounce gloves as well, it's game over. If he lands one of these punches on Barossa, it's game over. I know Barossa's good. He's had lots of fights, well seasoned, but I don't know. I think Ohara's got it all day long. Obviously, I'm gonna go out there as well. We're going out to Dubai to watch him, so cannot wait. That's another one. It's gonna be lit. Cannot wait.
How big experience is that for you? Obviously, going over there and watching in Dubai, supporting Ohara. How big is that for you in terms of that's what level you want to get to in terms of in your career?
That's what I'm saying. Yes, another lucky one. Like, another experience I can do. Do you know what I mean? I want, obviously one day I do want to be there, get on them big shows. So it'd be good to, especially at somewhere like Dubai. Do you know what I mean? That's a big show, especially like obviously Ohara's a world title shot. It's gonna be mad, especially when he wins and he brings that belt home. I can have a little look at the belt and get ready for when I get it. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be good, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a great fight. Obviously, as you mentioned, the guys in there with there's no mug. It's very experienced fighter. He's only lost to, I think it's Anthony Crawler and Akhmadov as well recently. So he's a very seasoned fighter. You, in terms of yourself, how did it come about you signing for Frank Warren?
So back in the amateur days, coming to like when I got to just before I give up, just before I like stopped amateurs, I had a little like message on Facebook in it from Andy Ayling, like my manager. So I'm signed around my manager Andy Ayling. I had a message from him on Facebook, blah blah blah. But obviously these times I was looking to stop boxing anyway, so I sort of like brushed it off. My mum was on it. My mum was like, "Nah, you need to do it." But so like when you lose love for something, there's no point in just doing it for the sake of it. And to be honest, the best thing I've done is had them couple years out. So I've done I've gone out, I've done some stuff now, and that's it. I'm done. I've had my time out on boxing now. Boxing. That's it. Girls, all that. Just boxing now. That's it. So yeah, obviously I see that message, and then when I come back, Hamza was training here, and obviously he signed with Andy Ayling as well. So I spoke to Hamza spoke to Andy come down, watch me spar, had a little meeting with him, and yeah, we just got the ball rolling again, back with Andy Ayling, obviously signed Frank Warren, and then yeah, two together, it got done.
That's actually a great story because the fact that you was going to give up, it's actually a great story, and look where you are now, and potentially you're going to be fighting on some big shows and potentially a great career ahead.
That's what I'm saying. See, like whatever I do now in boxing, it's a win for me because I was ready to give up. It's only when I met Will Jones. Will Jones has brought me back to sport. Like, I owe him everything, really. You know what I mean? Like, he's brought me back to the sport. He's kept me going. Every time like I had a little bleep or whatever, he's brought me straight back to none of that. You ain't going back out. You coming straight back to the gym. Kept me in the gym non-stop. Kept me training. And I've got the love back for it now. You know what I mean? He gave me the love back for it. So if it weren't for Will, like, I don't know where I'd be. You know what I mean? So obviously, yeah, whatever I do in boxing now is a win because I would have been given up. Like, I would have just been some average guy, just working. You know what I mean? So now, like, I can say I'm a professional boxer. You know what I mean?
You mentioned Will, terrific trainer, very nice guy as well. What's it like working with Will?
Will's like a big brother to me. Like, me and Will get along really well. Like, he comes over my hand, I go over, he's like meals together, blah blah blah. His missus, good pals with my missus. Yeah, we get along really well, me and Will. But he's like a big brother. It's not just in the good ways as well. Also, like if I'm late or whatever, it's on me. If I'm tired, he's on me. So even like when I'm making weight for at the start of camp, I was still eating McDonald's, still doing this, blah blah blah. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Don't panic." I said, "Trust me, when I make the weight." I said, "Trust me, I've done it before." Blah blah. He's all panicking. He's messaging my mum. My mum's getting on to me. Everyone's getting on to me now. And then look, 2 weeks before the fight, I'm on weight. I said to him, "See, just trust in the process." Do you know what I mean?
That's a good thing to hear. And the fact that
I just said that I give everything to Will. Will's the reason I'm still training now, the reason I'm still boxing. So big up Will.
yeah, Will is top man, and yeah, really nice guy and a great trainer as well. So that's good that you obviously got that bond as well, and he's got that bond with your mum as well, and making sure you're making weight and stuff like that. Yeah, it's good to have. How important is it to have a supportive mum like that as well? Because some women wouldn't like their son to box. So how good is it to like have a supportive mum getting behind you?
Do you know what? My mum, she's another reason why I've got back into boxing. Another reason I've got back into boxing is my mum. My mum's obviously set me up with Will, set me up with like showed me Will, blah blah blah. And yeah, back in the day, like my first few fights, she was always hiding behind the scene, didn't want to was scared. You know what I mean? When I used to get in the ring, she was hiding behind someone, blah blah blah. And now she like, I don't know. She's she loves it more than me, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? She pushing me. Same as Will. I'll tell you a little story. The day before my first fight. So obviously I'm no bout, and I had my first fight. Fighting the next day, she put the gloves on. She put my head guard on me. She's like, I put it on, and bro, she just beat me up all around the front room. And I was like, nah, now you've had a punch. You'll get in there tomorrow and it'll be easy. That's what she done on my day before my first fight. Pretty making her sound like a beating mum now, but she's not. She's a good mum.
No, that's amazing. That's an amazing story. It's always good to have a mum who's very supportive and gets behind you, especially in a sport like this as well. She can easily be like, oh, she's the one that's on the box. So it's fantastic to hear that. Obviously, you've got a supportive mum in this sport as well. I want to ask you, before I let you go, a quick little message for your fans who are going to be watching coming down to your call next week. And also the fans are going to be watching on BT Sport on the 4th of December when you make your debut with Frank Warren.
What do you mean, like a little shout out to them or something?
Yeah, little shout out to your supporters, your sponsors.
Oh yeah, I was sure to say thank you to my sponsors, Vault Bar and Shenfield and Cure Water. And obviously thank you to all the fans who bought tickets. Obviously you get them people that say before the fight, oh yeah, I want tickets. As soon as the fight day comes, you get the tickets, nowhere to be seen. Do you know what I mean? So the true people that have bought tickets, just want to say thank you, appreciate the support. Do you know what I mean? I've already said this to all them anyway, but say on the interview, yeah, thank you so much.
Brilliant. Sonny, I can't wait to see you make your debut, and I'm looking forward to being there next week, and I wish you nothing but the best for next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.